asked me for a job after making it clear we aren't friends. So about 6 years ago, I went through this messy divorce that basically split our entire friend group down the middle. My ex-husband got most of our friends since they were his buddies from college anyway, which sucked, but whatever. I just accepted that I was gonna lose a bunch of people and started over. The worst part was how some of these people acted afterward. Like this one guy, Tyler, who I thought was actually a decent friend. We used to hang out all the time. I'd watch his cats when he went out of town. We did game nights at their place every Friday, and I even helped him move twice. This dude knew me for like 5 years. Right before my divorce was finalized, my ex invited me to this charity gala thing he was involved with. He got me a VIP ticket and everything, probably trying to show off or whatever. I figured why not? It was for a good cause, and I was trying to be mature about everything. So I'm in the VIP area getting my little name tag and gift bag when I bump into Tyler. I gave him a friendly wave and said hey, expecting at least a normal human interaction. This man literally looked me dead in the eye, then looked me up and down like I was some kind of disease, and walked around me without saying a single word. Not even a nod, just straight up pretended I didn't exist. That hit different. Like, I expected some awkwardness, but the complete ice-cold treatment? From someone who used to text me random memes and borrowed my car? Message received loud and clear. Fast forward about 4 years. I'm remarried now, doing really well at my marketing firm. Got promoted to senior director last year. Life's good. Then one random Tuesday morning, I'm drinking my coffee and checking emails when I see this message in my work inbox from guess who? Tyler fucking Henderson. The subject line was long time no see, with one of those cringy smiley face emojis. The email started with hey there, it's been forever since we connected. Hope you and the family are doing amazing. I'm sitting there like, did this man forget he treated me like I had the plague 4 years ago? But it gets better. The next paragraph basically said he'd been job hunting for a while and just applied to our company. Oh, and by the way, he put me down as a professional reference and hoped I'd put in a good word for him. He even attached his resume like we were best buddies. I had to read it 3 times because I couldn't believe the audacity. This dude who wouldn't even acknowledge my existence was now trying to use my name and position to get himself a job at my company. I immediately went to LinkedIn to do some detective work. His profile showed he'd been unemployed for 6 months, and before that, he'd only lasted 8 months at his previous job. The guy was clearly desperate. My first instinct was to just ignore the email completely. Let him figure out on his own that I wasn't gonna help. But the more I thought about it, the more annoyed I got. He was literally trying to use me after making it crystal clear we weren't friends anymore. So I picked up my phone and called our HR director, Janet. I told her the whole story, how this guy was someone from my past who'd made it very clear he wanted nothing to do with me, and now he was trying to use my name as a reference without even asking permission first. Janet was shocked. She said that was pretty bold of him and asked if I wanted her to make a note in his file. I said absolutely, but I wasn't done. I also went to talk to Marcus, one of the partners who handles hiring for Tyler's department. I told him the whole story about the divorce, the friend group split, and especially about Tyler's behavior at that charity event. Marcus actually laughed and said he couldn't believe someone would be that clueless. Marcus told me Tyler's application was already pretty weak anyway. His resume had some gaps, and his cover letter was generic as hell. But now, knowing he was the type of person to burn bridges and then try to use those same bridges later, that sealed the deal. Tyler never even got a phone screening, let alone an actual interview. His application went straight to the rejection pile. About a week later, I got another email from him asking if I'd gotten his first message, and if there was anything else he could provide to help with the reference. The man was still clueless. I finally replied with the shortest message possible. Hi Tyler, I received your email. I won't be able to provide a reference. Best of luck with your job search. He never responded, which was probably for the best.